Man, get y'all ass in here. We got a lot to talk about, dog. We got a whole freaking lot to talk about, man. Like, share, subscribe, but make sure you fucking share this, dog. Share this live, man. Everybody need to see this. Cavario, thank you for allowing me to live rent-free in your head, dog. You's a coward, man. You's a coward. You the worst type of fuck nigga, you heard me? But moreover, shout out to the Beat 139, man. Shout out to the Beat 139. If you have not seen Cavario's latest whole ass interview, all you got to do is go to the bottom of the description box and look for a link that says the Beat 139 / Cavario interview and click that link and check it out. Dog taking shots that whole fucking interview, and I didn't know it because I only looked at the post section of it. Somebody sent me a link, a timestamp, said, go ahead, look at that, see what you see. I did that. But a funny thing happened in last night's broadcast, yo. Funny thing happened in last night's broadcast, dog. My nigga, Detroit song, you already know what it is, man. My guy told me, listen, dog, this, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I sometimes be feeling like Cavario and Choke be sending subliminal shots. At who, God? Sonny Black, what up, dog? At who, God? At who? That prompted me to watch the entire video. Yes, that's right. I watched the Beat 139's interview in its entirety last night, and I'm pissed off. If you don't see it already, you know what I'm saying? We about to get to it. I got a lot to say about a fuck nigga, a fanny pack, a purse. Listen, dog, I'm gonna wait till the camera on to get to it. You heard? Somebody said what I needed them to say, and of course it was my guy Basil Champ. You already know what it is with me, man. Salute. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate you rocking. And when he say this to me, then it's already time for me to say this to you. Welcome to Detroit, motherfucker. Let's get it back.
Tell you I ain't never been a bitch, nigga. I'm pop niggas, bitch, I'm really with the shits, nigga. I hit niggas double barrel to his ass when that Mossberg hit him. Watch a nigga do a dab. These pussy niggas wanna see me dead. Since about 09, I done had a ticket on my head. I kill shooters till that nigga get his bread back. ATM the gang, I send that nigga head back. Whoever said that love begets love was wrong. I'm from a city where blood begets blood. It's love hit niggas mug. That ain't bugs and cups. That's choppers for that loose talk. I'm coming plug you up. Pussy, push me, I bet he never see another day. Chop at your face, bet you never see another day. When I get to shooting, this motherfucker get out the way. 0 to 100, my baby, it ain't got no delay.
Real hitter, nigga, you can verify the resume. Bitch, get off the field when you see me, or you better play. Bet I make it rain. Bet somebody getting wet today. 30 on me. Where that nigga stand, where that nigga lay. Man, they'll tell you I ain't never been a bitch, nigga. Hey, Cavario, you ever did your research on me, homeboy, while you talking all that indirect bullshit over there with your sassy ass, nigga? Yo, sassy, how you doing looking ass, nigga? Fuck what you talking about, nigga. Fuck how you style. Fuck your style. Fuck your face. Fuck your braids. Fuck your man bun. Fuck your little relationship with Benzino. Fuck your boy in DC. Fuck your homeboy from Virginia. Fuck the interview you did, nigga. Fuck your style, nigga. Fuck your face. What's wrong with you, home? Listen, dog. Listen, dog. You know what I don't like about you, nigga? Nothing. Not a fucking thing. It's nothing that I respect about you, nigga. You just a nigga that runs their mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? As I said before, I will maintain that you are a well-spoken individual. You got some teaching behind you. I don't know what kind. You got some kind. I don't know if you went to the law library in the penitentiary, if you ever been to the penitentiary, or if you just a hardcore fucking nerd. Yeah, they got those. They got hardcore nerds, niggas that got straight A's in school, straight B's or some shit like that, and just wanted to be in the street like, as I heard about you anyway, nigga. Anyway, nigga. You had a desire to be in the streets, a want, with your nerd ass, nigga. Didn't nobody want to be in the streets, nigga. We ended up there. We made the best out of what the fuck we had, but this whole niggas like you out here telling stories that make it bad for the rest of us, nigga. You the glorification type bitch. Yeah, you glorifying all that dumb shit under the guise of being a journalist, under the guise of being a media person, under the guise of being a reporter. But you making shit up. The niggas in your own hood don't respect you, bitch. You's a bitch, while you up there talking about niggas ain't really from the hood. 90% of street niggas is squares. Who you talking to, dog? You watch your fucking mouth when you talking to me. You watch your fucking mouth when you talking about me. And 3, that nigga Doc ain't me, nigga. Why you getting all up and mad with Doc? Shout out to the Beat 139. Listen, I did not talk to them. They do not know what I'm about to say. Nobody put a battery in my back. Nobody get offended at them. I don't give a fuck if you get offended with me. I don't give a fuck if you talk shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that. But just don't take this shit to the Beat 139. Cause listen, dog. Once upon a time, I had a problem with those men. I made a video about those men at the Beat 139. Don Vito, Doc. You know what real men do? You know what real men do? They say, hey, nigga, hit my line, nigga. Let's talk about this shit. What's up, nigga? You got all that shit to say in the video. This Doc I'm talking about. I didn't talk to Vito. That's how I know Doc was about to knock your bitch ass out, Cavario. You was 2 seconds from Doc knocking your stupid ass out, and I got a clip that's gonna show everybody. You disrespectful, dog. You's a disrespectful, arrogant fuck nigga. That's what you are. Being intelligent, you still a disrespectful, arrogant ass fuck nigga. And you's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no type of tough nigga. You said you was revered. What'd he say? He was regarded, revered, and respected in the hood. By fucking who? The pigeons? The rats you fed in New York City, you whole nigga? Because listen, man, that's not the feedback I get, and I talk to the gods. Salute to the God. Peace to the 5% nation of gods and earth. Shout out to my beloved Justice Allah. 1 time for Morgan, 2 times for Maurice, 3 times for my baby, and that's a savage angel, man. What Morgan that I saw her in this motherfucker? There go my baby. Yeah. Let's talk about this coward ass clown, dog. Let's talk about the clown that is Cavario H, nigga. And why you really hate me, dog. Let's talk about why. Can y'all see this? I know I'm all over the place, but I'm upset. This is Cavario, other books by Cavario H. Y'all see what came up? A Roar in Harlem, rewritten and re-edited by Cavario H. No wonder you had so much to say about me, you fuck nigga. You having conversations about me in New York City, huh? And probably everywhere else you around the motherfucker that got something to say about me, homeboy. Thank you for letting me live in your head. Thank you. I appreciate the rent-free space that I'm taking up in your mind, you fuck nigga. Because you watching right now, ain't you? I bet you don't have the balls to put a Cavario online thing on here. Come in these comments, Cavario. I dropped the link for you, dog. We can have a conversation. Fuck an interview, nigga. I left that interview with the Beat 139 wanting to beat your ass. Like, man, somebody, I wish Doc would have slapped your fuck. Man, dog. Did y'all see that interview? Did y'all see? I wish Doc would have slapped the shit out that nigga, man. He disrespectful, dog. Shout out to the gang, man. Cash App gang, Umbrella gang. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my moderators, dog. Today is knowledge born. It's knowledge born today. So allow me to born this nigga Cavario up to my level, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna born him up real quick. You feel me? Send the number so I can born you up, Cavario. We need to speak. You know what I'm saying? Cause listen, dog. The shit you run around here doing, it doesn't fly. It don't fly with me, man. It don't fly with me, nigga. In the hood, they say you got 0 wins, 0 losses, and 0 fights. You ain't never been in shit. You ain't never did shit, nigga. It ain't a nigga that you can say you put your hands on. It ain't a nigga that can say he put his hands on you. Because like I told niggas, you can talk your ass off with your project window looking ass. You can talk. You about to talk your way out of this fucking situation. But the general consensus in the hood where you talking about I was in the hood. I was doing this. I did that. Niggas say you pussy. That's what they tell me. That's what niggas think about you in the hood. Nigga, you can say whatever you want on this internet. You can be whoever you want to be when you jump on YouTube, nigga. But you pussy in the hood, nigga. They don't fuck with you. Nah, Mr. Red Roofing. And why? Listen, dog. I'm poor and uneducated. But you sharing the fucking room with Benzino at the Red Roof Inn. Now you tell me who got more money. This a whole house me and my family live in. Ooh, wait, my backyard big as a motherfucker, and I got a 2-yard garage. You heard me? You heard me, nigga? But you, I'm poor and uneducated, nigga, and you sharing a room with Benzino at the Red Roof Inn. The Red Roof Inn costs $40 fucking, man. What I want to know is which one of you feminine ass niggas didn't have $40 fucking to get your own room. I don't want to hear we was writing a book together, nigga. You can get the room with the adjoining doors, knock on that motherfucking walk through, y'all can work on the book. You niggas was sharing the room, sharing showers, and swapping spit. Fuck, nigga. Don't think we don't know. No, these ain't accusations. No, I'm not here to fling accusations. I'm telling you what the world need to know and what everybody should know, dog. Let's get into a clip, man. Let me acknowledge my folk. Who we got in here? Basil Champ. Salute, family. I did that. Who else we got in here? Most loyal, young go-heads. You know what it is. I'm about to pipe up and fuck my lungs up with smoke real quick. You know what I'm saying? I brought a couple clips from the Beat 139. Shout out to them. Shout out to them, dog. I don't know how Don Vito and mainly Doc, because I really think the fuck nigga Cavario, you know, he looking at skin tone. Doc dark as me. We don't look alike, but we both dark-skinned niggas. We pretty big niggas, you know what I'm saying? Lifting them weights and shit, throwing up 400 in the gym. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if Doc throwing up that 4, but I know what O doing. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Doc. But yeah, he keep nudging Doc and looking at Doc when he get aggressive and talk that fuck nigga shit. He talking in the middle of the videos. Nigga, Doc ain't me. Talk that shit in my face, nigga. Huh? Nigga, talk that shit to me, nigga. You fuck with Al Prophet, right? How many times you been to the D, nigga? Huh? I'd love to know. I'll take you out for Coney's, nigga. We can go to Coney Island. We can go to Leo's Coney Island. We can go to L. George's Coney Island, nigga. I can take you to a nice spot I know on the east side, nigga. In Greek town, we can sit down, have a real conversation like me, or I can just beat your dumb ass the way I feel like doing. Bring all your connections, nigga. You connected, right? You connected to this, and that, and the other. Bring them all with you, nigga. You feel me? That's one thing I ain't never heard you say was you was in my city. But you got a lot to say about a Detroit nigga, you hoe nigga. Every day. Every motherfucking day, nigga. Twice on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh, nigga, you already know what it is, dog. Diva the Boss, Let's Talk TV. What up, though, man? If you have not already, pull up to the boulevard, man. Be a boss, baby. Be a diva, lady. You know what I'm saying? And pull up to the boulevard and get with Diva the Boss, Let's Talk TV, man. She got some content for everybody to see, man. And I'm not playing. Your commercial almost ready. I got to do a little twos and fuse to it, or I'd have had it up for tonight. You know what I mean? But shout out to you. Get over to her channel, man. She's trying to get over that 3,000. I think it's 3,000. That's what we rolled to 3,000. We need that 3,000, dog. We need that 3,000, dog. I said this yesterday. Ain't no way this dude did all he said he did in the places he said he did it in because he's too feminine. Ain't no way he did XYZ in Baltimore or DC. He'd be dead. Real talk. Did you see the interview, dog? That nigga said he knows some niggas that went down there kidnapping niggas in DC when it was the murder capital. So hold on. You mean to tell me you know some niggas meaner than Preacher? Than the Preacher crew. The niggas that was cutting niggas up and putting them in walls and shit and doing them in the butt and in the basement in the preacher dungeon. You know some niggas that was out colder because Breach and them got sent back home with their tail between their legs, dog. So you saying you know niggas that was down there kidnapping kingpins in DC. Well, y'all niggas is throwing around this word kingpin a little bit too much. They were kidnapping drug dealers, were they? Not kingpins, nigga. I ain't never heard about Rayful Edmonds getting motherfucking kidnapped. I ain't never heard about fucking Michael Frey getting fucking kidnapped. I ain't never heard about Kevin Gray getting fucking kidnapped, nigga. Them kingpins. Fuck is you talking about, man? They was down there robbing drug dealers, were they? Huh? How many of your homeboys fucking died like your bitch ass cousin did? That's what I want to know. I mean, your homeboys died like your whole ass cousin did, man. But I'm going too far. I'm only 17 minutes in. We're going to get to all that. You know what I'm saying? Without a doubt, sis, you already know what it is with me. One hand wash the other, both hands wash the face. That's how we do that. That's how we do that. Nah, man, Ruth, because a nigga square, nigga ain't connected until he connect with a nigga. You feel me? Peace to the God, man. I was speaking to the God today. He said, listen, man, I don't know how you stand in the middle of the east side of Detroit and throw a rock all the way to Harlem and hit a nigga square in the middle of his fucking head. I ain't understand it. I kind of laughed at it like, what the fuck is you talking about, God? What's really going on, Seven? He like, listen, dog. You keeping these niggas on their toes, man. Every time you speak, it's a different outcome. Something else shake from the tree. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. I know I got to him, man. When I watched that interview, man, I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. You feel me? But let me get here first. Let me start with Doc and Don Vito. Salute to Doc and Don Vito at the Beat 139. You men conducted yourself, you street niggas. I want to give a shout out to all the street niggas, former and inactive. If you active right now, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? If you inactive, shout out to you. If you a former street nigga, shout out to you. Because Cavario H tends to like shitting on street niggas. So that lets you know he was never a street nigga. I don't know what the fuck he values himself as when he was out there, quote unquote, in a building full of crack. What was he then? I guess he was a businessman. Maybe he thinks himself as a hustler. I don't know what the fuck he was. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't like street niggas. And I said that to say this. I think Doc, at least, I see that street nigga in Doc. I've talked to Doc. We had a conversation. We had a difference. We hashed that shit out like men. We moved forward. It's a street nigga in Doc. Former street nigga. Don Vito the same. I see that. You sit there, you shit on street niggas. I don't know how they conducted that interview. You interruptive. These men tell you they heard that Kevin Childs was the owner of Don Diva, and you immediately shit on him and call them gossiping bitches or something like that. Well, who gossips more than niggas in a penitentiary? Women at the laundromat, women at the nail salon. So you call them bitches. In my mind, like I said, nobody give the Beat 139 no backlash for this. This is the way O see this shit. O would have took offense to this shit. Doc took offense to this shit, cut Cavario off, and let Don Vito talk. Did nobody catch that? O did. You feel me? Because niggas love to talk about shit they don't know and niggas they don't know and da-da-da-da-da. And Don Vito, not Don Vito, Doc cut that bullshit right off. All right, what was you saying, Don Vito? You said you heard the same thing I said. Did y'all catch that part of it? Yeah, Doc was getting irritated with that bullshit, with that old fancy ass milkshake, purse wearing, somebody wrap my man bun in lace for me, bootleg Don Diva ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was dog. Doc was upset, yo. You feel me? Shout out to them for conducting themselves like men. Like I said, I maintain that I would have done an interview different. We got different styles, of course. I'm from here, they from there. They allowed that man to tell his story, how he wanted to, his story. They allowed him to tell it how he wanted to tell it. They intervened with him, interacted with him, but I would have dug into that shit. That's why I guarantee you he won't stand in front of me. And a lot of them fuck niggas like Gangsta Lou, for instance, they don't want to stand in front of me because they're not going to be able to answer these questions. They ain't going to be able to stand up to the pressure. There's going to be a lot of looking around and I don't want to talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? What you talking about? What you mean? The niggas love to deflect. Do you know such and such? What did you know? Well, why are we talking about that? Don't that sound like some Cavario deflecting ass bullshit? Do you know it? I mean, we got all these pictures. You got the preacher crew, you got Christy, and these people are so far removed from the culture that what they think they know, and they're so committed to the idea that they know what they don't know, that their imagination just runs wild and they get to making things up. Niggas start voguing in the fucking video. Nigga, shut your dumb ass up. Cavario, nobody knows you. 1, 2, you're not interested. 3, people are going to watch the interview for Don Vito and Doc. Huh? What type of numbers do you do anywhere, dog? You call Kevin Childs a woman beater because he took your girl. Not only did he take your girl, he cut your ass out of Don Diva before coming home because he knew you was a liar. You was out in the streets publishing bullshit and doing back end business. That's a fact. You say you challenge any nigga to say anything different, right? Where no matter who you are and where you at. Well, I'm in Detroit, nigga, and I'm Ozone O, nigga, aka La Magra, Lil Ogoon, nigga. The God. Listen, you fraudulent, homie. You out here putting on a pseudo personality for these fucking cameras to try to sell them books, nigga. Flat out. You heard? Flat out, nigga. I'm always available. I always pick the line up, nigga. I always show up because I'm cut like that for real, nigga. I'm from that cloth, nigga. You not. You happy birthday cloth, nigga. We all know that. You picnic cloth, nigga. You Easter cloth, nigga. Fancy bright colors and little kids dancing around, nigga. Nigga, I'm crack pipes, bullet holes, nigga. Dope fiends, nigga. That's where we come from, nigga. It's a difference. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? Watch your mouth, no dissing me. You know we all saw it. Let's get into a motherfucking clip, man.
In these pictures, right? And, you know, this was a picture of a group of them when they all had on suits, you know. So this picture, the people in our neighborhoods who are not street people, who just happen to be from bad neighborhoods, think they know street things, and they look at this picture and they don't have exposure to all the other mitigating circumstances, and they go, look at this picture. They must have been living like this. And they make up the shit they don't have no access to because they don't know any of the people in those pictures. Mm-hmm. They don't know the truth of reality. They don't know that that suit was borrowed, that suit was old as hell, you know, that jewelry isn't real. Like, they don't know none of that stuff. They look at this image and they're expounding in their mind, their imagination, what it must have been, because they like to believe the legend. Mm-hmm. And don't bother them with the truth. They go, tell me the truth, man. I need fantasy. I don't like my reality. Because my reality is fucked up because I'm poor and I'm ignorant. I like fantasy. Right? It's like a lot of people are going to be responding to this. They're going to respond to that. Just like, oh, man, nigga, what the fuck you talking about? Man, I believe this because I believe it. And I'm not going to listen to the person who was there and did it. I've already committed to this idea. In fact, I've been telling this to other people like I know it, like I was there. Right.
Talk to me, bitch. You talking about me? We all know you talking about me, man. I got clips. If not for my people, I wouldn't have even known you said that hot shit. You hot bitch. But why don't you speak to me? That's all I wanted. Why you niggas is so indirect when it come to, oh, what you scared of, dog? I know I'm a big scary nigga. B-O-N, big old nigga. Nigga, I'm just saying, though. I'm only one call away, nigga. It's people in your circle that I know that know how to get in contact with. Oh, don't play. Don't act like you don't know who a nigga is. Don't try to belittle me, nigga, like you don't watch me. Like you don't watch me, nigga, because you tried to run down my life in the next clip I'm gonna play. You feel me? Don't do that, dog. Let me see what's going on, man. Don't do that, nigga. Especially from a nigga with no wins, no losses, and no fights, nigga. Straight up, nigga. It ain't about how many fights. It ain't about how many battles you won, nigga. It's who you fought. You ain't fought nobody, nigga. You ain't fought nobody, dog. That's strange, man. That's strange and and what's that? Strange and something behavior, dog. That's all I can call that. Let me see something. I was looking for something, dog. Who he talking about in that clip? I'm talking to my. Who is he talking about in that clip? He talking about the God, but niggas won't talk to him. But niggas won't talk to him. I've been telling the story like I know the story, and this, not the other. Well, listen, fuck nigga, if you watch it, and I know you is, why would I need to listen to you about some shit in regards to Poe when I heard everything I need to know from the horse's fucking mouth? That's the dumb shit right there. That's the dumb shit right there, dog. It's like, nigga, you know I'm tuned in, nigga. You know I'm plugged, nigga. Right where you at. Just like the God said, I toss a rock from Detroit and hit you square in the middle of the fucking head in Harlem, nigga. You know I'm plugged in. So why the fuck would you be sitting around here playing like I'm not and playing games with me and playing games with my likeness and shit, trying to emulate me online to get a message across to me, nigga? Talk to me. Talk to me. Y'all fancy ass gangster niggas, y'all love to I'm too big for this, I'm too big for that, but you'll run your mouth like bitches. Well, I'm not gonna speak to that nigga. I ain't gonna give that nigga no light. I ain't gonna say that nigga name. I ain't gonna give that nigga no glory and this and that and other. You'll run your mouth like a bitch about me though. But you ain't man enough to stand up to me. Somebody make it make sense, dog. No wonder he don't like me. That nigga rewrote and edited A Roar in Harlem. At the bottom down there, it says Cavario H. You can look this up on, what is this, goodreads.com. Go on goodreads.com and look for Old Gangsters and Young Guns and pop Cavario H in, and the other books by Cavario H, as you can see that says right there, pop up, and lo and behold, A Roar in Harlem. That's how I know you've had conversations about me in rooms that I ain't been in. I know you've talked about me on occasions when I wasn't saying shit. I just been gone for like 8 months, 7, 8 months straight. Wasn't saying shit. I know you niggas was talking because my ears was itching. I wake up like, damn, man. It's a nigga talking shit somewhere. Yeah, my ear, it was itching. You know what I'm saying? I knew it, dog. I knew it, dog. Let's get to this second. I'm gonna get to a couple comments, man. Salute to my guy, Renegade Revolver, man. He got polos coming soon. Yeah. The website is back up and cracking. Make sure you get there. You know what I'm saying? Grab a mixtape, grab some merch, check out Renegade Revolver. You know what I'm saying? All you fraudulent niggas is working together. All you pseudo personalities is working together in one big fraudulent lie. It makes sense that you will rewrite his book in edited form, sauce it up, yeast it up a little bit, make it sellable. You know what I'm saying? He's lying as well. Fraudio, we all know Fraudio is lying. You know what I'm saying? We know that. So when two liars get together, it should make a hell of a movie, don't you think? And you want to sit there and talk about somebody expanding their imagination and using their imagination because they don't know the characters at play and this and that and the other. Homeboy, cut it out, man. You need to stop, man. Stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to. I look funny, but bitch, I'm making money, see? So whole world, I hope you're ready for me. Now gather round. I'm the new fool in town. And my sound, yeah. Y'all know. If you know, you know. You said he was really in those trenches from his book. That's what I'm getting at, dog. I know niggas that know that nigga. I ain't never claimed to give you firsthand information. I ain't never, except for when I was speaking about Poe. In regards to Poe, yeah, I done gave you firsthand information. In regards to Glaze, a couple of other relationships that I've developed over these years of doing this shit, yes, I've given you firsthand information. But I always tell y'all niggas, this how I feel about that. This what I think. I ain't never tried to get, but I'm telling you this though. That's why he made sure he said this ain't secondhand, this ain't third hand, fourth hand information. Trying to devalue the fact that there are still men out here that know you and know you's a clown ass nigga out here putting on for TV. Oh, he just heard that from another nigga. He wasn't there. So what, motherfucker? The niggas that was there say you was this and that. Now how that play? Is that your defense? Oh, the nigga, he wasn't there. He don't know. Yeah, but he knows somebody that do. He knows some people that do. Yeah, that nigga started voguing beer season. He think he the best that ever did it. I don't know how. I have to get that title to Kevin Childs. At least he beat the feds 2 or 3 times. Kevin Childs beat the feds. You know, I don't know too many niggas that they got a 99.9% conviction rate, correct? And he beat them. Shit, man. I'm gonna have to give that title to Kev. Just to spite that nigga's face, man. He probably biting his tongue off right now. If he doesn't even like Kev, he made all those bad videos about Kevin, and now he's saying Kevin was the greatest. Man, fuck out of here, man. Cavario is another TK Kirkman, yeah, but he ain't as funny or interesting, man. Look at the interview. You can see the host losing interest in what he's saying. It's hard to develop, and then he insulted him. Again, shout out to the Beat 139 and those men and the way they conducted themselves during that interview, because he insulted them over and over again. If you ask me, he told the nigga Don Vito, then ask a critical question. After calling him a gossiping bitch, because he said, yeah, who gossips more than niggas in the penitentiary? These men are telling you that they heard this in the penitentiary, and your response to these men telling you they heard in the penitentiary is who gossips more than niggas in the joint? Women at the nail salon? Calling them bitches, as far as I'm concerned. Then he goes on to insult the man's intelligence and say, well, ask a critical question. The fuck do that mean, homeboy? If you stop fucking talking for 3 seconds, maybe a nigga could get a question in there, dog. If you stop talking for 10 seconds, a nigga could get a question in there, dog. You feel me? That nigga has so much to say. It's like he went on that platform. I'm telling you, man, I'm personalizing this a little bit, but message received, nigga. Here's my response. You see, he said they're gonna respond to this. There's gonna be people responding to this saying, no, this is yeah, nigga, you knew I was coming. Here I go. You called for me, didn't you, nigga? I got time today. I got time today, dog. You made me get online when you start singing Jump the Humpty Hump on the ground. Lady T, what up, though? How you be? She said, you better sing that Bay Area rap. You already know the Humpty dance is your chance to do the hump. Do it, do it, do it, do it, baby. Or do the Humpty Hump, do the Humpty Hump. You already know, shit. Know what I'm doing. Your mother, nigga. Your mother, nigga. Treat me like one. Whoever you are, under your real or fake profile or whatever your picture you got there, because you don't want a nigga to know what you look like. See, niggas like you are cowards. You a coward, nigga. You wouldn't say shit to me in real life. You wouldn't dare walk up to me, and that ain't even vulgar, but you wouldn't dare walk up to me and say no shit like that. Flat out. Not under any circumstances, nigga. Your mama could bet your life on it, and I bet you wouldn't walk up to me and say that shit, because you a coward. You feel me? And what you cowards what you cowards bank on is a sneak attack. You know what I'm saying? You the type of nigga that tell a nigga it's all right and then file on them because you don't want to square up because you know you're gonna get your ass whooped. So you need some sort of advantage before the square up. You know what I'm saying? To try to deem, oh, it's cool, man. It ain't even like that. Cut it out, homeboy. And because you was a bitch. Bitch. That's what I got to say about that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I had to say about that. Gang in the building. Mr. Summers. Mr. Summers. He ain't going to do that. He had plenty of opportunity. He had plenty of opportunity. I said what I said. I'm a man. I said, listen, that's why another reason I got respect for a different Don Diva nigga, Fayback. A lot of people give Fayback a lot of problems for this and that and the other, a lot of hell for this. They make fun of this and that and the other, but respect the Fayback, because dig this here, dog, at the end of the day, that's a man. That nigga stood in my face. He didn't smile. He didn't laugh. He didn't joke. We had a conversation. That wasn't even really an interview. If the audio wasn't so bad, because there was an echo, if the audio wasn't so bad, it would have been a classic, because that's a real man. That's man shit. I ain't scared to pick up a phone. I ain't scared to do a live. I ain't scared to stand in your face, nigga, and say, yeah, I said that. Now do something about it. Now what we gonna do about that? No apologies. I said it. Now what we gonna do about it, nigga? What's the point? That's what Fayback did. That's what Doc did at the Beat 139. Man shit. Bro, when Cavario used his book to answer that question and went on, was the corniest shit I ever saw. Quan Dollars, the Common Sense Ain't Common show. He said, I ain't gonna lie, the Beat 139 job corny as shit. I can't watch that shit for the life of me. Dig this here though. They get a lot of quality interviews, man, under the subject matter that I cover and the shit that we talk about and the people involved. They get a lot of the real interviews, dog. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give it up. And it ain't just because I'm using a clip. You feel me? Gangsta Lou, goddamn, everybody done been on that shit. But you know what I'm saying? Niggas come and give it up to them. They show respect. So they respect it. You feel me? And I respect it. So I don't know, homie. You know, everything ain't for everybody. That's all I can say about that. Let's get into this other clip, though. I'm going to get into this clip while y'all do what he said. Stop playing with your man. After this, we're going to get serious, dog. Then I'm going to get out of here, man. It's 20 minutes left in my show. I'm going to squeeze it all in. Check this couple minutes out real quick. Shout out to the Beat 139 again, man. The entire interview is down in the description box.
You got a lot like you, Doc. I heard the same thing. Yo, Kevin Child got the Don Diva.
Because niggas love to talk about things that they love to talk about people who, if I say this name, you're going to think something about me that's not true. You're going to think, I said this name, I'm going to hit that nigga hit me know about people.
Right. Wow.
Most niggas in the fucking hood are squares, my nigga. They squares. They just think because they talk like street niggas, because our vernacular was once particular to street people, right? When I was growing up, street people talk like that. You gonna check that out? Regular people didn't talk like that. In the hood, they didn't talk like that. They talked like their grandparents from the South. They didn't talk like that. Street people had a vernacular that was particular to their lifestyle and the clandestineness of that lifestyle. Regular people have no need to call something other than what it is. What are they hiding? That wasn't a regular street person or regular person in a neighborhood type of thing, right? But as the culture became more assimilated into mainstream, people in the hood started saying things that were particular to people in the street, started using our vernacular, started talking like us. You know what I mean? And that's how, that whole idea of being able to sound like a street person. Even if I'm not a street person, I can don some of the coolness of them by talking like they do. Yeah, I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, check this 5, like, on some real shit. Da, da, da. Okay, gotta go to school now. Bye.
Well,
most niggas in the hood are squares.
So, go ahead, V, you had the question before. Go ahead. So you said you heard the same thing?
I heard the same thing you heard. I ain't never heard this story, man. I like to hear real stories, man, coming from the real sources.
You see, he pissed Doc off. And so go ahead, what you were saying, man. You said you heard the same thing. Most niggas in the hood are squares. Nigga, well, what that make you, a circle? What the fuck is this? Kindergarten, nigga, we playing shapes or something, nigga? Dig this here, man. The nigga emulates me in the whole 9. Y'all saw that, right? Did y'all see what I saw there? Yeah, he not a real street nigga. That's how I know you watch me and I live in your head, dog. I always say my mama's a school teacher. My godmama got a PhD in education. That's why he said, they just act like they street niggas and this, that, and the other. Then it's bye, I gotta go to school. God damn, homeboy, how many videos did you watch, man? I don't think I said that shit all year. You must be deep in my playlist, man. How many times did I talk about you? I don't know. What did I say about you? I don't know. Nor do I give a fuck. But that let me know I hit you dead in the face with it. You see how he cuts Don Vito off? Because niggas love to talk about shit. And Been on Cavario for a couple years now. He's always been solid with me. Keep that. You ever asked that nigga what he was doing in that Red Roof Inn? You ever asked him what he was doing in that Red Roof Inn with Benzino? Because he blushed when Choke No Joke asked him, and fuck him too. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Choke No Joke and the rest of them eating wall rats, Diesel and them or whatnot. He run with Diesel and them. You act like you don't know who Diesel is all the time and shit. They all from the same hood. They used to run together or whatnot. They all fuck with Fraudio. You feel me? That's all. That turns out that Fraudio's, what is it? Let me see. Fraudio's got a baby by Diesel's people. So they family. That's why he can't denounce him as a rat. He can't say he's a rat and take his pictures down and say buckshots to the rats like he do everything else, because it's one in the family or 2 from what I heard. But you're going to have to do your own research on that, or I'm going to come back and tell you about it a little later. See, I can't disagree with you about Choke, though. Choke been a clown. So he was on his neat dog. Lady T say, he watches you, Detroit. I know it. I know it. Oh, don't let these people knock you off your square. Just laugh at them, and they're mad that you had a kinship with Poe. I know it. But I wonder what he's so upset about. Like I said, I found out that he rewrote Aurora in Harlem and edited it or whatnot. This says books by Cavario H. And at the bottom of Aurora in Harlem, which is Metafraudio's book, it's got his name. Like I said, I've been a part of conversations I don't know shit about. In rooms I've never been in, probably in states I ain't never been in. This nigga's watching me right now in a pool hall somewhere. Shout out to Maryland. Shout out to my guy, Maryland World. He said every time you pop, this nigga's watching you at the pool hall, homeboy. We all gather around and smoke. They just don't know the right questions to ask their guests. And for them to be from Harlem and that era, they don't know a lot of shit. This is my thing about that. And I'm not defending them, not at all. Back in the day, you had Montel Williams, television host. You come on the show. He let you tell your story. He might dig into it a little bit if it's too fishy or whatnot. But for the most part, he there to let you tell your story and try to get you some help if you need help and this and that other blase split. Then you had Geraldo Rivera. Geraldo gonna get in your ass. He gonna whoop your ass. He gonna take an ass whooping. He gonna get ran over by a fucking car on camera. Trying to get his story. You know what I'm saying? Trying to dig deeper, trying to get the facts. It's different styles is what I'm getting at with that. You know what I'm saying? I've noticed that they allow people to tell their story. They allow people to get their shit off. And they ask questions about the shit that people are getting off more so than about other aspects of their lives that may have been publicized or not, that they may or may not know about. Because that's me. I'm not gonna want to talk about Young Guns. I'm gonna want to talk about the shit. I'm gonna want to talk about if I interview Cavario, I don't want to talk about your book. I want to talk about what happened to your cousin out of Building 2. I don't want to talk about your book. That's why these type of niggas don't want to stand in front of me. I know too much, man. Oh my God, how did he figure? Listen, dog, I'm gonna want to talk about what happened to your cousin Mel from Building 2 when you took him out of town. That's gonna be one of the that's personal. I don't want to talk about them type shits. You know? It's just two different styles. That's all I can say about that, y'all. I think homie is a fraud. He wrote about dudes, but at the end of the day, he was a Poe fan. Absolutely. Absolutely. And ain't no backsliding on that. The nigga sat there and said, my reality is fucked up because I'm poor. So I got to imagine shit and make shit up. Mad Money in the building. Peace, God. How you be? I cop Cavario's book, Raised by Wolves. I don't know the beef between y'all, and it ain't my business. Word, though. That's why I said you said you respect him. He been solid with you. I told you keep that. Hold on to that because that's your relationship with him. I can't tell you no different. You know what I'm saying? Nor would I try to. They say Cavario okay, Sugar and Spice. Sugar and Spice as used to put the beats on niggas. Man, who? Like I said, man, where did that legend grow at? He said himself in an interview, if you know the truth and you know the legend, he said a white man or an Italian director, something like that, somebody that did some movie that he was a privy to, told him, if you know the truth and the legend, always tell the legend. You see how he depicted me? I don't want to be bothered with the truth. I want to live in my imagination. I don't want to know what you want to know. I don't want to listen to the person that was actually there, that actually, like I wasn't talking to Poe himself. Like I only spoke to other souls that walk that same soil as him. Or soil that he wasn't man enough to walk either. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Hammond. Cindy Hammond in the building. Shout out to Harlem. You know what I'm talking about? Much love and respect. I appreciate you. One supporter is worth 1,000 subscribers, and you, ma'am, are worth 1,000 of them. You already know what it is, man. I appreciate the support. Gang in the building. It hit different when I talk, don't it? It's pain in my voice. It's passion in my words. It hit different when I talk, don't it, Cavario? I know. I know. For those of you that don't know, though, I heard a story, a truth, about a kid from Building 2 named Mel. And Cavario taking him out of town to hustle and him not making it back home. Is that in the book? Can I pick up one of your issues and read that story? I mean, BBG, you diss BBG, but at least he tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Which one of them books is that story in? I'll wait. He's supposed to be a black belt or some shit. I don't care. I don't care nothing about that. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like I said, man, these niggas with these big personalities, they big egos or whatnot. You supposed to listen, I'm confident in myself. But my ego ain't that big. I know it's a nigga that's bigger, that's better. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga ain't gonna disrespect me. A nigga ain't gonna play me. I ain't never been soft. I ain't never been scared. I ain't never ran from shit. And I ain't about to start, dog. You feel me? I ain't never been an indirect nigga. Never shot subliminals. All that shit I don't respect, man. Want Cavario out there in VA with Bearna? I don't know what you're talking about right there, Mr. Green. You hear a lot of stories on social media of all different individuals in Harlem, New York, period. However, the only person to speak about Cavario is Cavario. Facts. See, now in the video, he said this would happen. That's how I know he watches. See, now this is what he called in the video ganging up on him. Oh, so they're so delusional that when you tell them the truth, they don't want to hear the truth. And, you know, they have other like-minded individuals. That's what I always say, right? Like-minded individuals. They have other, you know, like-minded individuals that are so stuck in the same realm and stuck in their poverty that, you know, they all think the same. So we must be right. And if you tell them different, they'll just gang up on you. He said that in an interview, dog. I said, this nigga's out of his shit, man. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's out of his shit, yo. He said people that are not street people, but just happen to be from bad neighborhoods that couldn't grasp the validity of what's actually going on because they've never been a part of that scene. Now, I've said that I believe he can think to a degree. And that's a deflective tactic right there because, nigga, you know it as well as I do that you've seen, heard, even given advice to a young nigga or two about some shit going on in their life. They done told you some shit and you done seen it, just how it happened in your head because you done been through it, right? So you done told him, like, oh, don't make that move, shit, nigga. Whether you give him your story or you just tell him how it could pan out for him. You feel me? You give him the spiel on why he shouldn't and this, that, and the other. So I got to call that bullshit. Just because a nigga wasn't in your shoes, nigga. And from what I understand, the same person that he's talking about, he say, you got these pictures, you got pictures of everybody. I challenge a person to tell you that I wasn't out there. And they say I wasn't this and that. Well, you got pictures with everybody, dog. But just like I said yesterday, that don't mean you was on the scene. That don't mean they know you. You feel me? The best way to tell a lie is with the truth. I tell y'all that all the time. What did he say? You got niggas that was just around to take the picture. But that don't mean that they was on the scene. That don't mean they was part of the crew. Man, he the same nigga he was talking about. He the same nigga he was talking about. So what better way to expose it than to spill it to you in reverse? That's what the general consensus is. But I'm about to get out of here. Like I said, niggas know how to get a hold of me if they trying to get a hold of me, man. Ain't no controlling me. Watch your mouth. No dissing me. You know, we all saw it. Shout out to Miss Hammond again for that donation. One more time for the family. That's Morgan, Maurice, and Savage Angel. You already know what it is. One time for the chat, my moderators. Peace to all the guys and earths. Piece of shit to a hater. You already know what it is, man. I'll be back next time with another one. You know what I mean? Stop playing with me, homeboy. You already know what type of time I'm on, dog.
They'll tell you I ain't never been a bitch, nigga. I'm pop niggas, bitch, I'm really with the shits, nigga. I hit niggas double barrel to his abs when that Mossberg hit him. Watch a nigga do a dab. These pussy niggas wanna see me dead. Since about 09, I done had a ticket on my head. I kill shooters till that nigga get his bread back. AT in the gang, I send that nigga head back. Whoever said that love begets love was wrong. I'm from a city where blood begets blood. It's love take niggas mug. That ain't bugs and cups. That's choppers for that loose talk. I'm coming plug you up. Pussy, push me, I bet he never see another day. Top at your face, bet you never see another K. When I get to shooting, this motherfucker get out the way. 0